Forget it. We'll do it live.
Doing it live.
Doing it live. Orale! Welcome to Hot Takes Tuesday on another edition of Comic Cult TV. I'm one of the co-pilots here. I'm the comic relief. Yuck. The spoiler. The brother up ahead is the guy pulling all the knobs and doohickeys and whistles and thingamabobs, making this thing possible. My man, Inspector Squirrel. If you'd be so kind as to hit the like, subscribe, and share button and help a small fledgling channel like ours grow, it would greatly be appreciated. With that out of the way, how you feeling, big man? Long day.
Oh, yeah, doing pretty good. Spoiler, doing pretty good. And what's up, Comic Cult Nation? Yes, another Tuesday. This is my second favorite day, I would assume, because my favorite day is the FOC day. So, but what we do have to do right off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, Tyler.
What's up?
I haven't used that one in a little bit, so.
Billy Bob's here.
We were all late. We were almost late today. I was last minute throwing everything together. But, all right. So.
Like a true professional, he came through.
Yes. But, as you were saying, come on now.
It's a long day. All those delays last week, and the week before, whether it was Marvel or DC, it all came in today. So.
Nice.
Audrey's here. Hey.
And like you were saying, don't forget to head on over to YouTube at Comic Cult TV.
Yeah.
Hit that like button on this video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. And make sure you smack that notification bell.
Oh,
Take
snap.
Thor's hammer to it. Because that'll let you know when we go live. And, I mean, y'all pretty much know we go live Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sometimes on other days, depending if we got something special. But Tuesday you want to know because today is this.
You got an affinity for techno music, huh?
There, you know what? What is it? Copyright-free music. There's a very small selection.
Okay, we got a new patron today. It's Snick Productions. That's the Snick Daddy. You've met him.
I have.
Oh yeah, he comes into the shop with the big old. He looks like Wolverine, dude. Looks like Wolverine's little brother. And he's
right.
He's got his head on right.
Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this because everybody's here, and there's some new people that I see. Like I don't recognize Audrey being here before. Welcome, and Snick.
You know Audrey.
Oh, I know Audrey, but
she's the employee of the month at Comic Cult.
Just hasn't been in the chat before.
I know, it's good to see her interact with us.
So we got to do this for everybody right here.
What's up? Hello?
Yeah, we're Duke.
Yes.
Pick up the phone.
Okay. All right. But today is Hot Takes Tuesday, like you were saying. It's the top 10 comics to buy that are releasing on December 8th, 2021. Books make this list by 3 criteria. The story, whether it's good or bad, whether it's not woke, because if it's not woke, it's fucking... If it's woke, it's not going to make it on here.
Once you go woke, you go broke.
All right. And then artwork. We love the artwork. Sometimes good artwork can make up for a bad story, except when Superman's holding a protesting sign about global warming and not actually fighting monsters. But, okay.
You mean the boy of soy?
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it no more.
Because the real Superman is no longer with us in the book that came out last week late.
R.I.P.
So little moment of silence for Kal-El. Okay, because we know that nobody stays dead in comics, but
yeah, as soon as they're done with the lawsuit, he'll be back.
Yep.
And then Spec honestly carries the most weight here. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's go ahead and
I carried the most weight. Literally.
Go back to this.
Oh yeah, we got a big sale. All the back issues are huge, bigly. Everything in the big black bins, also lovingly known as the Abyss, are 60% off, and it is being replenished on the daily as these guys are just going through and just making it worth their while. Yes, Nick. Superman is dead again and dead again. Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is, you mentioned that to me that Superman dies. When I was in the shop today, I saw the black poly bag bloody ass where he died.
Yeah. The first time when Doomsday
Yep.
put the kibosh on him.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he's a dead Kryptonian now, man.
But there we go. We got the sale going on all the way until Christmas. My favorite is the action figures one.
When are you gonna get some?
Closer to Christmas. Closer to Christmas.
God. Yeah, then they're all gonna be gone, and you're gonna be like, "Hey, what happened here?" All right. The views and opinions of the Spoiler and Squirrel do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Comic Cult HD nor its subsidiaries. Viewer discretion is advised. In the words of the great Jeff Dunham, there's two things that can't coexist together. One is comedy, and the other is political correctness. So it's all just jokes, folks. You know, don't take it too seriously.
And you got to understand what this channel is really about.
Warning. This video contains super awesome content not suitable for people who don't enjoy super awesomeness. Viewer discretion advised.
Amen. Looking for my copy of Action Comics. Did you snake it already?
I did not.
You took
No such thing.
You took my Action Comics.
No.
Can't believe you.
No.
I mentioned that it goes up. Oh, you know, and another thing.
Oh, no,
you know,
we'll talk about that later if you're talking about
What?
what I'm thinking you're going to talk about.
About picking hits, picking winners.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You want to talk about that when we get to it?
Well,
Oh,
I think-
we'll lightly touch on it and then we'll go in depth when we get there. But yeah,
a little nugget. Hear this.
Yeah.
In the sporting world, you know, we're in football season. A hit is a game that somebody says, "Hey, take the Steelers +3, you know, to cover the spread." That's called a hit when the Steelers, you know, win by 3 or they lose by 1. So what we do here is we give you the hits on this show, on Thursday on the FOC show. We need a catchy name for that show. But yeah, we give you
it's
the hits.
Dirty Dozen.
Okay, I like it. But we gave you a hit a couple weeks ago, and just within the course of a week. So that's why you need to watch this.
You're gonna find out later when we get to the spec picks of the week. About 3 or 4 weeks ago on the FOC show, like he was saying, we were like, "Hey, pick this up.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna do good things."
Mm-hmm.
This book came out last week,
Mm-hmm.
and on Tuesday of last week, we said,
Mhm.
"Pick this book up.
Preach.
It's gonna do good things."
Take it to the mountain.
And I think it's a $3.99 cover price book, so basically $4. And in the span of a week, it's gone from $4 to almost $40.
That's ROI, baby. Return on investment.
So just
Yeah.
to let you guys know. And if you'd have stayed with the pick and picked it up last week, you could have got it for cover.
Audrey got it.
I got it.
Yeah, I know you got it. I think
Number 10.
Número 10. Lunar Room number 1. Cynthia Sinbreaker used to be a lot of things. A werewolf, a mob enforcer for powerful mage. Wait, what does a mage need? Whatever. A name feared on every street of Solar City, but now she's forcibly retired from all those things, trying to get over her past job and past loves. Hey, do I sound like the Kool-Aid Man? Somebody said I sound like the Kool-Aid Man. I was like, the Kool-Aid Man goes, "Oh, yeah." Oh, anyway. Not going to say nothing?
I would say you're going for more of a macho man.
Who? Macho
Exactly.
who?
Yes.
I've heard that name a couple of times. You know,
Mhm.
he's
Randy.
copyright.
Moment of silence.
Anyways,
Okay.
Zach Zero is a mage with their own agenda, and right now, item number 1 is to hire some protection. Yeah, this one, guys. Normally, Sin wouldn't look twice, but Zero may have the key to getting back the most important thing she ever lost: herself. Interesting.
Thrill House, we will let you know when we get to the spec picks of the week. It's one of the spec picks of the week. So we'll talk about it more when we get there.
Now you can't unhear Kool-Aid. Oh, yeah! Big difference.
Okay.
Macho
Moving right
Man
along.
Savage. Dig it.
Number
Número 9. Órale.
Crimson Cage, number 1. Brace yourselves for a no holds bar reimagining of William Shakespeare's Macbeth from the critically acclaimed creators of Sink, New Orleans in 1984. Chuck Frenzy is the main event star of local Louisiana pro wrestling territory, but yearns for something greater. A fateful encounter with a trio of terrifying beings in the bayou gives Chuck a glimpse of championship glory beyond his wildest dreams if he is willing to do something terrible to achieve it. Join writer John Lees. He also does Hotel. And artist Alex Cormac He does the Sea of Sorrows. That was a decent artwork. For a thrilling new vision of the classic tale of ambition and madness, starting with this special oversized first chapter. Okay, it says oversized. It's not a magazine size book. It's not one of those giant crazy things. Okay, it's just really thick. All right,
Like me. My
yes,
tummy.
yes.
My tummy's thick. My tummy. Yeah.
Huh? No, they were saying like Macho Man, Savage.
Yeah. But
Yep.
dude, I love all things AWA. I tell them every week, try the AWA, and people go. "Ooh."
I
And bada
tried
bing,
to
bada-
get to this one, and I just didn't get to it. I tried to get to reading it, but I didn't get to it.
It's all right. I haven't read it yet, but I was too busy catching up on some of this week's books. But, yeah. What?
I did read
What?
Dark Knights of Steel #2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, whoa.
Yeah.
Like
that
the
escalated
first page,
quickly.
it went from 0 to 100.
Yeah. Now, if only he could do that on Superman, Son of Kal-El.
Yeah, like all of a sudden, just 1 second. 1 second he has 2 arms, and the next second he only has 1 arm.
That's the same homie too. That's the same guy writing the book.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
drive me nuts. Where the heck is my Action Comics 1037? I just read it.
But definitely jump in on this one. AWA, all these indies just do crazy stuff. They get optioned, they do all sorts of stuff. So it's better to go for it, especially with the #1s. It's better to have them on hand, just in case.
Just for speculation purposes. Yeah. And wrestling. Come on, man.
Yep.
Wrestling
#8.
comics. Numero ocho. Say it right. Phew. All right. That was Reign #1 of 6. Yeah. So last week, Daredevil 36 ended that saga. This week it picks up, and I'm impressed they got it to ship on time, seamlessly for once. But yeah, the story that's been building for years is here. Wilson Fisk, he's known as the Kingpin to you guys, went from Kingpin to mayor, the biggest city in America, and is going to bring his full criminal and political power to bear on the superheroes who call NYC home. The man who once destroyed Daredevil has set his sights on the FF, Iron Man, Captain America, Spider-Man, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and more. Jiminy Christmas, biting off more than you can chew. Crossbones, Taskmaster, Typhoid Mary, Shocker, Whiplash, Rhino, Craven. First team appearance of Kingpin's Thunderbolts. There's your spec, kids. Don't slip on this. Did you know that Kingpin and Typhoid Mary they're going to get hitched?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Talk about a power couple.
I've always liked that name, Typhoid Mary. That sounds
Dirty.
awesome. Yeah.
Sounds dirty.
Yeah.
Nasty.
But this is the Scotty Young cover. I dig Scotty Young covers. There was a Momoko cover that was pretty cool too, and there's several other covers for this. I think there's like 3 or 4. But yeah, definitely pick it up. The spec purposes alone for the new Thunderbolts.
Dig it.
Yes.
I love all things. I love all things Daredevil. Are you waiting for me to say it in Spanish?
#7.
Número 7.
Yes.
In Southern California. Speak Spanish.
No.
See?
I'm not in northern Mexico.
Oh my gosh. That's how we get canceled.
Mm.
Silence! I cancel you!
I'm Hispanic. I can say stuff like that.
Yeah, well, this is Europe, big boy.
My last name ends with a Z, so it's
carte blanche. That's like the M card. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, I can say anything I want about burritos and tacos and all
They're
that.
delicious.
Yes.
Michael Clark Duncan is the real Kingpin. He did a great job. He's a big boy. I ain't gonna tell him he sucked. You're up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Captain America, Iron Man, #1. A government agent turned Hydra provocateur stages a daring breakout on her way to prison, attracting the attention of both Iron Man and Captain America. When Steve and Tony realize they both have a connection to the slippery fugitive, they team up to track her down, only to discover she's not the only player on the board with big plans and sinister motives. Okay, Derek Landy, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Black Order, and Angel Unzieta. Sure. Iron Man and Star Wars team up to bring you a thrilling adventure starring
Iron Man and Star Wars.
Favorite dynamic duo. What's up?
You said Iron Man and Star Wars team up.
No, that's Angel Unzueta.
Oh, that's the work he's done.
He's done Iron Man and Star Wars.
Gotcha. But the way you said it made it think Tony Stark was like on Endor or something.
Yeah. But this cover right here is an Alex Ross cover.
Beautiful.
And it is amazing. I love his work.
Delicious.
Yes.
Delicious.
Pick it up. It's number 1.
Yep. It's true. We Chicanos just keep it real. Órale, Simón, tú sabes, carnalito. Número 6. Gabacho.
Is that a blood in, blood out thing?
Simón.
I haven't
El Gallo
seen that
Negro.
movie.
The
I
baddest
haven't seen that
Chicano in
movie.
all of Islos. You should be riding with me instead of messing with me, ese.
I gotta watch that movie again.
You got 4 hours.
6.
Número 6. Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, number 1 against, ripping all things Scotty Young.
Yes.
Kate's heading home, or at least back to New York. And as much as she wants to go back to where her friends, her chosen family are, she's changed since she was last on the East Coast. So she's picked up a pit stop case first, a confidence booster. Oh, slump buster. Got it. Confidence booster to prove to herself she's making the right decision and not going to backslide into her past by cheating. Man, this is a lot of drama.
Mm-hmm.
That's the number 1. Get it?
Yep.
Get the Scotty Young cover.
I dig
Tyler.
the Scotty Young cover. There's also a Noto cover.
A Noto, yep.
Yeah,
And
it's a homage cover. I can't remember what it's going after, but it's Kate Bishop laying on a pool floaty in a bikini, and a guy's coming at her with a gun.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like it.
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
Tyler. It's in your pull. Yes.
Yes,
You got the 2
absolutely.
copies. Yes.
Number 5.
No, it's número 5.
Mm-mm. Star Wars Crimson Reign, number 1 of 5. Okay, after the dawn comes the rain. It's ever since you said that thing about Crimson Reign, that's all I can think of when I say
It's on the
Crimson Reign.
horizon. Less
Yes.
than a week.
The story that began with War of the Bounty Hunters continues here in the second installment of a trilogy that will reshape the history of Star Wars Galaxy during the Age of Rebellion. Featuring the return of beloved characters, shocking twists, epic feats of the Force, and a story that will reach from Star Wars' darkest underworld all the way to the Imperial Palace on Coruscant. Crimson Reign is a Star Wars saga like no other. Isn't Crimson Reign the name of the ship?
No,
No?
that's
That's
Crimson
sort of-
Dawn. You're thinking of Crimson Dawn. Is the,
Okay. All right.
that's the crime syndicate. But I guess
Mm.
this is gonna between Kathleen Kennedy's Crimson Tide. Yeah, she is the Scarlet Witch for sure. Snick.
Yeah, KK. We don't like nope.
But-
Nope.
But I kind of like this because it makes you want to go back and appreciate Solo a little bit more. But fleshing out this timeline, I'm all in, baby.
Yeah, I was looking at something. I think they're pulling more of the Star Wars stuff away from KK and sending it over
Rightfully
to
so.
send it over what Feige? Yeah,
Filoni.
Filoni.
Yeah, Feige don't want none of that.
Yeah.
Did you hear what that jabroni wanted to do?
You were telling me something about it. I can't remember offhand, but what was it? Go ahead.
Feige's original idea in Endgame was to have Thanos just like simplify the Avengers. Hulk, Cap, Thor, all of them just get wasted. And Thanos probably could, but then the guys to save the day were going to be the female Avengers. I mean, no knock on that, but come on, you got to hide that agenda just a little bit better. Yeah, I want Feige nowhere near my Star Wars.
Everybody was saying that Captain
Horrible.
Marvel was like the most powerful, in the MCU. And then I don't know, what was it, the guy who played Shang-Chi? He also said that Shang-Chi is the most powerful in the MCU. And I'm just like,
that movie sucked.
it wasn't terrible. Okay. Especially like the last 10 minutes of that movie, it was very enjoyable. When that dragon came out the water, I was like, oh yeah, it's on.
Really?
Yeah.
Dragon?
I dug the dragon. I dug the dragon.
I know the dragon was cool, but I mean, you're gonna get Shang-Chi and you're gonna get a freaking dragon. Stupid, dumb. Should have had Sabretooth come out.
Sabretooth.
Yeah.
All right. Whoa, look at that.
Our sponsor.
We come back
Love
to
them.
this part of the show, and I know you all have heard it before, but we're going to do it again because our sponsor is Feathers and Fluff Farm. It is a veteran-owned and operated local business that specializes in breeding high-quality, standards of perfection, heritage birds, also known as chickens. Okay, we have a number of different breeds that make excellent pets. Those are the silkies; they're awesome. Egg producers, meat birds, And they're also good for the 4-H and FFA projects if you have kids that are into those things. All right. So swing on by our website at feathersandflufffarm.com or come on over to Facebook at Feathers and Fluff Cali and check us out. Give us a follow and let us know if you want some chickens.
And ask him for that special orale discount.
Orale.
Orale, the carnales.
I'll be like, no habla.
Whoa.
Number 4.
Cuatro, Cavacho.
Mm-hmm.
Knighted, yes. Can't wait to read it.
I read it.
Is it good?
Not as good as the first one.
Mm.
This is a storyline mover issue. It's like the first one was good.
Yeah.
This one is just kind of
meh,
progressing him becoming the knight. Yeah.
All right.
So
Bob Ryder is a hapless bureaucrat whose bad luck streak comes to a crescendo when he accidentally kills the city's masked vigilante, the Knight. My bad. Now Bob is forced to take on the mantle of the legendary hero before the city descends into chaos. Good thing he's got the Knight's former butler assistant to show him the ropes. I dug it, man. I mean, you get that whole anti-reluctant hero, so, yep. Snicked shit to that. Whoa. Sabretooth beats just another dang dragon. Enough with the dragons. We get it. You've seen Game of Thrones. Good point. He's got a good point.
I don't know. That dragon was more like Shenron. I mean, I just like it came out the water, and I was like Dragon Ball Z.
There it is. R.I.P.
What is that? Oh yeah.
Action Comics 1037.
It's got to go in the pool.
It'll be in there. I bet you that bad boy just jumps in value now.
Oh yeah, I bet so.
Yeah, we know how to pick him here.
Oh, this one right here too, though. It was kind of funny. You remember the first issue where he killed the Knight and brought it back
because he was a peeping Tom.
Yeah, because he was a peeping Tom and he cut his rope and he fell.
Being a cochino.
Yeah. Well, the butler guy. And this guy Bob Ryder.
Right.
They literally took his body and chucked him into a hole. Basically, it was the Bat Cave. They chucked him into a hole.
Nice. I can dig it.
They just threw away his body. He was like, no, he'll appreciate it. Whatever.
Truth.
Number 3.
Numero 3.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Tales of Mother Effin' Goose number 1. Okay. I'm going to read this stuff to you guys, but this big old parental advisory explicit content is not actually on the cover. I put it there. I read this. This is not a young person's book. Okay.
Nope.
This is definitely, it said it was rated T for teen.
Maybe my teens.
Okay, maybe. But I think this is more aimed at adults because there's, let's just say, what Little Red Riding Hood is running blow for grandma. Like it's, it gets rough.
Outside is frightful.
It gets rough. Yeah. So, but prestige format one shot. Okay, I will tell you, this is a magazine-sized book. It's huge. It's
huge.
Yeah, not going to fit in one of your regular short boxes or long boxes. The three little pigs are gluttonous casino owners. Little Miss Muffet is a hard-nosed cop with arachnophobia. The three blind mice are ocularly impaired assassins. Yeah.
Was that mine or yours?
What's that?
That burb. Did you hear the burb?
Oh yeah, no, I got a rooster right here, and he just all day long. Yeah. See?
Damn. I thought mine was bad.
No, he's inside. We just got him back in, so. But okay, the three blind mice are ocularly impaired assassins. Yes, they're not only that, but the stuff that they do to the three little pigs will make you blush, and definitely make it not a kid's book. Okay, that's hooking batteries up to certain body parts. It's not
freshly shaven body parts.
Yeah, freshly shaven body parts.
Wait a minute. Mm-hmm. Isn't it ironic that the rooster chimes in when we're talking about Mother effing Goose?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See the synchronicity there?
He's talking to me right now. He wants me to come out there and play with him, but no, stop
You're not going to go play with your cock.
it. Whoa, PG.
It's a rooster.
Welcome to Mother of Goose, where your favorite fairy tales are turned into twisted characters right out of a Tarantino movie. Yes, most definitely. It has a Pulp Fiction cover on cover B. I think it's a 1 in 10 maybe or something like that. But yeah, it's a really good cover.
I'm dying. See, Tyler gets it. It's just jokes, man.
Oh, yeah.
No need to cancel anybody. Get a sense of humor. They're nice.
Oh, you were going to ask for one in your poll, and then I said magazine size. Okay, I would still get it in the poll because it is still a good read. It's a rather long read. Took me about 20 minutes to get through it. Normally, comics are about 10 minutes, but this was a pretty thick book. And there's some pretty interesting imagery in there.
Highly recommended. It's a book of the week contender.
Yes, picking up from Little Red Hood and Along Came a Spider from the After Dark book. If you guys picked up the After Dark book, the Little Miss Muffet one where she was the serial killer put her inside a floor and dumped spiders on her. That's the same. What is it, Miss Muffet? She's the cop from that one. This is a good read. It's a very good read. I would pick it up. If nothing else, for the Scarface cover alone. That's awesome.
Say hello to my foul friend.
Yes,
there
the Pulp Fiction cover is awesome, and the Scarface cover is awesome. Yes.
Mrs. Spoiler read it. She don't read nothing. She liked
I read it right when I got home. I was like, oh, I got to get through this one. Number 2.
Número 2. Yeah. Any other week, baby. This is book number 1. But you like the 90s? You like a time span when things were simpler, when the information superhighway and your AOL 100 free hours discs were everywhere? Then this is your jam. Celebrating the 30th anniversary of the iconic team, creator Rob Liefeld returns to the characters he introduced 3 decades ago to tell a brand new adventure featuring these hard-hitting heroes. In this special issue, the man called Cable assembles the combined might of 5 different X-Force squadrons, each gathered across the various points in time for one final mission to defeat Strife once and for all at all costs. Sacrifices, betrayals, and revelations await as X-Force attempts their most daring assault ever. I just read it. It's fun. It's balls to the wall. Take no prisoner. It reminded me of why I got into this game in the first place. Highly recommended. There's 6 connecting covers that make a cool image, although none of us could figure out how the hell the other 4 lined up.
It is like a puzzle where the pieces don't fit.
Yep,
it's
and
crazy.
there's the regular. This is the regular cover, and then there's a variant of this, and then there's a J. Scott Campbell variant of Domino. That beautiful. Get them, all of them. I think the owner's talking about doing a special where if you get all the connecting covers, you get it at a discounted price. Well, but he specifically said don't reveal the price on the stream because, imitation is always the most sincere form of flattery, and we know you're watching. And then we say, oh, yeah, you can get it for X price. And then they go, oh, yeah, well, you can get the same deal over here for 3 cents cheaper. We see you. We see you. Yeah.
This is the one on the right, the Domino one on the right. There is the J. Scott Campbell cover that he was referring to. It's pretty awesome.
The rooster likes it.
Yeah, he's about to become a 4-piece and a biscuit.
Delicious. I'm just glad it's not my only rooster that does it.
Yep, they all do it.
Like clockwork.
That's all the covers right there. And like I said, I really can't tell how these connect. I mean, that one's obvious.
Yeah.
But the rest of them don't really go together. Number 1.
Número 1. Don't be racism.
Número 1. Number 1.
Sábado, a la Pico Riviera Swami, vamos a ver los Bookies. Con los Tigres del Norte.
Batman 118. New creative team. Start of a new story arc as Batman leaves Gotham. There's a good jumping on point right here. Get on it. Okay, Abyss Part 1. As Gotham celebrates surviving Fear State, Batman retreats alone into the darkness. But when he learns of a mystery involving Batman Inc., It forces the Caped Crusader to leave Gotham for a brand new adventure. Thrills, chills, and international intrigue await. This is the first appearance of Abyss, so it is a key. This cover art is inspired by, yes, Spider-Man #1 from 1990. They have a 1 in 25, which is, like Phil was saying, a version of this specific cover right here. There is a 1 in 50 that is a super shiny Jock cover. And yes, there's a lot of other ones. There's silver colored ones, there's gold colored ones, there's just all sorts of covers for this. And you want to pick it up. This is going to be a hot book. I think Abyss is going to be a pretty hot character here.
He's going to be a heavyweight. Watch.
Yep.
See, Pico Rivera. Oh boy. Anyways, yeah, I just got through with this book this morning, and we're finally out of fear state and all that doom and gloom, and this anti-mask sentiment from GCPD is finally kind of seeming to reverse, and they got big plans for Simon Saint and where he goes, but highly recommended. Everything on here comes highly recommended, but this is #1 for a reason. Yes, Polo, it will be in your poll. Unfortunately, the silver one that you were talking about on Facebook, that's a 1 in 100, and the way that racket runs is DC goes, okay, you can have one super extra nice shiny foil version, but to get that one, the shop has to buy 100 copies, non-returnable. So that's a big investment. So that's why the price always goes up. It's a predatory practice, but Marvel does it. The Todd Father does it. Yeah, it's a racket. Yeah.
Oh, the Todd Father.
But the Todd Father keeps his prices low. No,
he does. He does until he 1 in 250s you to death the last quarter of the year.
Yeah, in consecutive months.
Yeah.
But how is it that Toddy Mac can give you that nice prestige format feel cardstock cover with the great artwork for $2.99, but the big guy's gonna go, oh, we're gonna put cardstock on it, so it's $4.99, $5.99, $6.99. What's up with that? What's up with that?
I don't know.
Hijo de la chingada, cabrón.
Now, this week there was a lot that came out. Okay, so our honorable mentions section is almost like a whole other top 10. So this might as well be almost a top 20. So let's get into the honorable mentions. Honorable mentions: Buckethead #1. Yes, Buckhead #1. This is about a kid. He goes to a small town with his mom, ends up finding a video game that's an exact replica of the town, and him and his friends get into this game, and some cool stuff happens. I was going to read it before the show, but I got a little behind. I was only able to get through about 3 or 4 of the books, and I had about 15 books to try and get through before the show, and it just didn't work out. But I did have this in my pull. I'm going to give it a try. It's a #1. So, #1s and indies, they do pretty well. So,
speaking of #1s and indies, the Devil Tree looks creepy, man. It looks like it's got that anthology silver coin vibe to it. I'm all in. I'm gonna read it tonight. I'll let you know.
Oh no, I'm gonna try and get to it too. It was on my stack of what I wanted to read. And you say Silver Coin #7 came out this week too. So I would go ahead and pick that up as well, because I enjoy Silver Coin.
Yes, sir.
I also enjoy Two Moons, but nobody knows about that.
Racimism.
Yeah. Also, we have What's the Furthest Place from Here #2. We all should have picked up #1 a few weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I think. 3 weeks ago, maybe. 2 weeks.
3.
I still kick myself in the behind for not FOCing that #1 with the 7-inch record, because that's getting pretty expensive. I did FOC the one for the #2 with the 7-inch record, but that's not out yet. It's going to come out later in a few weeks after this, but definitely pick this up.
Silver Coin is top shelf. It is.
Yes.
Also, we got Marvel Voices Comunidades #1. This is a book, that was supposed to come out in October because that was Hispanic Heritage Month. But yeah, I hate this term, Latinx. It's a story. It's a book spotlighting Hispanic heroes done by Hispanic talent. Get it?
I was just listening to something today, and they were breaking down. There was polls, and I think 2% of the Latin community that they polled, they pool 100, 200,000, 2,000, whatever. But 2% of what they polled said, yeah, we like being called Latinx. 47% of the people polled said we hate it and we find it offensive.
It's cringe, man.
Now everybody's trying to backpedal on this whole Latinx thing, and I'm just like, that's ridiculous. Like, they were asking, what do you like to be called? Latina, Latino, stuff like that.
Mexican,
Yeah.
American, human.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm an American. I happen to be Mexican.
Comunidades.
Comunidades.
Oh, okay, that's community, right?
Sí.
Mm.
Yeah, your name ends in a Z, but I know more Espanol than you. Don't
Yeah.
tell that story that your mom told you.
I'm just saying.
You'll get us canceled.
I've got Google Translate, so I don't need to know.
Nah, the X wasn't really about that. The X was more of an implication of his powers. Although it was pretty good, actually. I mean, it was a good long read. You got your money's worth for the story, and it was a different take on the down in his luck hero trying to get his stuff back together. It was a good read. I mean,
yes, he saw that Crowder. Yeah, that was this morning. I was listening to it while I was driving
Louder
around.
with Crowder.
Oh yeah, love Crowder and all those guys. They're funny.
Mm-hmm.
When they get on a joke though, they run it into the ground, beat the horse to death, and then run the dead body of the horse into the ground, and then beat the ground. They just don't.
And then beat the glue that the horse was turned into.
Yes. No respectable Chicano adds an X. I like it.
That's true.
I didn't buy Phenom X because I knew what that X was all about.
It doesn't really imply that. I know what you're saying. I mean, they dropped the term a couple times in the book, but I think the X is just more an indicator of his powers. It wasn't bad. You probably read worse. I dug it. And then once it gets optioned, then everyone's going to backpedal and I need Phenom X, I need Phenom X, I need Phenom X.
Yeah. Now number one, they did try. John Leguizamo did try one of those 1 in 250 things, like the Todd Father was doing. I don't know how well that went over, but I'm sure if you can get your hands on the 1 in 250, because it is signed by John Leguizamo, I think those are probably few and far between. So if anything does happen with Phenom X, it's probably going to that one's at least going to go up a lot.
But should have had it signed by Todd in Spanish.
Yeah.
El Todo.
X-Men number 5. This is an honorable mention. It probably should have been on the list. It is a first appearance in here. For the life of me, I can't remember. But the guy on the cover here, the doctor.
It's not Captain Krakoa?
No, it's Dr. something or other. I can't remember offhand.
Dr. Feelgood?
But he is, it's his first appearance in this book. So
Spec.
Yep. Pick it up.
I got a Third Wave 99 number 1. It's a scout book. Pretty cool concept. I guess there was a chain of surf shops on the East Coast back in the day. Well, this one, it was just a cover for someone in the witness protection program. Didn't see that coming. Did not see that coming. Yeah.
I didn't even pick that up from the solicitation. That was
well, I read the Mema Jamma this morning. I was like, whoa, swerve.
Nice. That's why you threw it in my poll.
Pretty good. Yep. I got you, man. I got you. I know what you like. I got what you need.
Okay. Now
what?
we get to this part.
Oh, you said we had 6. So we had 6 honorable mentions.
Did we? We did. 2, 4, 6.
Yeah, I went to public school.
But now we get to this part of the show. And like we were talking about earlier, right here, this is what we were referencing. Go ahead.
This is why we do what we do here. We told you about this book. We were like, hey, you might want to check this out. And people are like, let me put it back on the wall. But those of you that were smart enough now have got a ROI of tenfold. You could have got it for $4. Now you're going to pay 40. The thing is jumping. That is a hit. That's another hit we gave you. We're giving all these hits for free. All you got to do is buy the book.
Yes. A modern take on George Orwell's novel Animal Farm. Okay, that's too soon to have any graded copies because it did come out last week, so there is no price tag for a graded copy. But if you're talking raw copies or anywhere between $30 and $40, the graded 9.8s when they start coming back are probably going to be in that $200 to $300 range. So send off to get yours graded.
Polo, your girlfriend is a smart lady. You need to hang on to her. But yeah, I did read the Gotham City's villains book, and what I got out of that Danny DeVito story was the Penguin and Catwoman basically solved the Wufu, the beer bug. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Did you read it?
No, I haven't. I was expecting the Danny DeVito Penguin story to be him hooking up with Starfire, and that's how we got I'm Not Starfire.
Oh my gosh. I can't take you anywhere.
Yeah, hey, it's jokes. It's jokes.
Oh my, you know what? What did you say this morning? It's not a don't take it so hard.
Yeah, we can't. That's nowhere near PG for me to say that. Nope.
It's not an eggplant. Don't take it so hard.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, Animal Castle is muy en fuego, and it has a severely low print run. That's another thing we need to add on the keys. When you hear low print run, that means scarcity. And we all know from high school economics, supply and demand. Where there's low supply and high demand, the price goes up. This had very low supply.
Yeah, I think this also had a 1 in 10 of this cover, except it was a virgin. And I think those are sitting around $60, $70 right now. So you want to maybe look out for those. Definitely try and get your hands on this Animal Castle #1. You're probably not going to find it at cover anywhere this week. But last week, if you'd have done the FOC and got it in your pull, or if you'd have listened to the top 10s and picked it up last Wednesday, you'd be sitting on a really good book right now.
Yeah, so just jot it down right now. We're telling you about Mother Goose. We're telling you about Batman 118. We're telling you about X-Force Kill Shot. These are the things that we're probably going to hit on. We feel the strongest about.
You like, what was it, the Starfire one? Is that what you like, Snick Dick?
No, he was talking about the eggplant.
Oh, the eggplant? Yeah. It's just a joke. Don't take it so hard. All right, moving right along. Marvel Preview #3. It's the first appearance of Afari, Blade's mentor. Okay, this November, there's speculation it comes from actor Delroy Lindo casting in the Blade series on Disney Plus. So right now you're looking at, okay, I was looking into these, and 2 months ago, no, not even 2 months ago. Yeah, no, 2 months ago, you could have picked this book up for $9. 2 months goes by, it's $95 to $115 for raw copies. And a graded 9.2 is $875. A graded 9.4 is $1,200. 2 months ago, you could have probably gotten those for a lot cheaper. But now with the spec driving the price because of this casting, it's going up. And once the show actually hits and it confirms that this character's in there, this price is going to go up even more.
So, yeah, exactly, Rooster. We gave you Animal Castle. And remember, we talked about The Grave, the Dan Fraga book, with the print run lower than TMNT #1, the original one from the 80s. Mm-hmm. And, you know, the brother was telling us big things are going to happen with this IP. Get it, hold on to it. There's a couple left at the shop. They went through it pretty quick. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Wouldn't you love to have a copy of TMNT #1 from the 80s?
Oh, I would love to. And The Grave, if they don't know, the ones you have are actually signed by
By
Mr. Dan Fraga. Yes. So that's awesome.
There's no COA, but I got the text from him saying I signed these books. That'll
Yeah.
have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Rooster crows mean gold. That's right.
Yes,
That's
yes,
right. When the
exactly.
rooster, it's biblical, you know. The rooster's gonna crow. Bada bing.
Oh, yes.
This Saturday, the homie that walked cross country, he's gonna be at Comic Cult. Bring the kids on by for a meet and greet. These sightings are few and far between.
Yeah, well, he did, what was it, the LA Comic Con over this weekend. He was there.
Thanks to Polo. Polo hooked it up.
Oh, yeah? How's that?
Yeah.
What do you do? He knows him?
I don't know if he knows him, but he told us, hey, this guy's looking for a spot to meet and greet. So he's got 2 locations in the high desert on Saturday, us in Hesperia, and then 1 in Barstow. So come on down to the best one.
Come on out between 11 and 12 and meet him.
Yep. And he said, 12 isn't a hard 12. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
So bring the kids, buy some comics, take a picture with the bear holding your comics,
Yeah, I'm going to be there. I got to get a picture with the bear.
Oh, yeah. He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
I like that guy.
He sounded like it when you were talking to him, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Comic-Con Revolution, December 18th and the 19th of 2021. The amount of people that are going to be here is ridiculous, and I'm definitely looking forward to on Saturday. I want to get there on Saturday, and all of these people are fine and dandy, but Mr. Dean Cain, Superman himself, is going to be there on Saturday, and I want to go and say hi, get a picture with him. Hey, maybe even go and hang out with Ming Chen for a minute and get a picture with him. I liked watching the show that they were doing.
See, the rooster crows for Ming. I'm going to go hang out with Arliss.
I'm going to go say hi to Lou Ferrigno.
I think Brian Cage up there might have something to say about Lou Ferrigno because, he is the machine.
I think Lou Ferrigno could take him.
No way. No way.
The Hulk that doesn't need CGI? Yeah.
Okay, when you see Brian Cage, you're going to think he's pure CGI. The dude's muscles have muscles. Chicks dig him.
All right, and what else do we got? Oh, hey, don't forget to come on over and visit the Comic Cult website at www.comiccult.com. Take a look at the ever-growing online store while you're there. Also, come on by for New Comic Book Day on Wednesday between 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. Also, come on in on Friday. And how about Saturday?
Don't be alarmed when you come into the store. There's some renovations being done, so it's a little out of place right now, a little out of sync. But supply chain issues are everywhere. We were supposed to have our carpet delivered yesterday or today and installed today. Well, guess what the carpet is? It's out on the boat. Supply issues everywhere. So yeah, don't be alarmed. Pardon our dust.
And Comic Cult TV, these are our social media areas right here. You can come over on Facebook, check us out there, give us a follow. Instagram, post there every now and then when we get some cool stuff. But the main thing you want to do is head on over to YouTube and check us out on YouTube. Give us that like on this video, give us that subscribe, give us that notifications, and go ahead and comment, because once we get to a certain number of subscribers, we're going to start doing giveaways at different milestones. And this is bare
true.
hands. Yep.
It's true.
Once we get to some certain milestones, we'll be giving away some good stuff. And the spoilers got a really good one from when we hit a big milestone.
Yep. But we need to grow this platform.
So share with your friends, get them all over liking and commenting, because we're going to be picking from the comment sections of various videos when we start doing this. So you want to not only like, but comment in there with your like number and comment.
Talk to us.
Yes.
But if you're going to thump your chest is going to get thumped.
And right here. Exclusive, a Comic Cult exclusive for Immortal Era. When Immortal Era 6 Kickstarter gets started, I will let you guys know. I dig Immortal Era. I like it. I've got 1 through 5. I've got the Virgin sketch variants. I've got a whole bunch of them signed by Mr. Ed Davis. So it's awesome, and we will let you know when this exclusive cover comes around, and I'll let you know when the Kickstarter starts up.
It's gonna be shiny.
Yes, it's going to be awesome.
More
Awesome.
shiny, more foil, more chromium. Yes, more
Die
die
cuts
cut
everywhere.
Yes. All right. Happy holidays? No, man, no. You know what I say to that.
It's all holidays. See, I even got the Christmas tree, and I've got the presents, and then I've got the menorah.
Props
It's
to you
all-
for knowing it's a menorah.
It's all holidays. I don't know. There might not be enough candles. I don't know too much about it. I think
What
it's
about
supposed to be
Kwanzaa?
7. I was gonna put some Kwanzaa stuff on there, but
Life Day? Come on, dude.
I don't know
Oh,
like
so now,
what.
now you got a
all the
problem with
pictures,
Wookiees.
all the pictures for Kwanzaa was like more.
Now you got a problem with
menorahs
Wookiees. You're not
and
gonna
stuff and-
put Life Day on there. I see how you
No,
are.
I'm not. Have you seen the Star Wars Christmas special? No, I'm not gonna put Wookiees on
Hashtag cancel. Silence.
there.
Cancel you.
But that brings us to the end, folks.
Oh boy. Another just when we got rocking and rolling, man.
Yeah, hashtag cancel. I wouldn't
What are
be
you gonna do?
surprised. I wouldn't be
I mean,
surprised.
I know. It's true. Heavy lies the crown.
Yeah. And the
All right.
chain, right? You got the chain on?
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
But all right, spoiler.
Time to go home. Time
Yeah.
to go home. Where's the? It's all. Oh, this is the place of goodbye now. All right. Well, adios, true believers.
This is in place of the goodbye now. I think. Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just for now. Just for now. Because I do like that goodbye one where the squirrel's surfing. So.
Surfing squirrels are awesome.
So what do you have to say?
Adios, true believers, and mahalo means
Hey.
goodbye.
You know what I have to say, Comic Cult Nation. Later, Comic Cult Nation.
Later.
Have a good one.